Have you ever harvested a turkey fresh off the roost? Well, Cousin Matt and longtime DoD producer Jim Howell got the chance to do just that. After 5 years away from the timber, can Matt find happiness in the hunting woods? I'm Taylor Drury, and this is a throwback edition of DoD TV.
This segment of DoD TV is brought to you by Bass Pro Shops and Cabela's.
Guys in the studio that spend so much time behind the keyboard punching all the keys and trying to make this product that we produce, trying to make it look as good as they possibly can, never really get the opportunity very often to go out and hunt.
Terry wanted to take all the guys at the office out turkey hunting, and I immediately said, brilliant idea, let's get these guys involved.
About 2 weeks ago, Dad and Mark came into the studio one day and they told us about an idea they had to take the 4 editors out for opening day of turkey season.
We have Jeremy Murley, Aaron Crozier, Jim Howell, and Matt Drury. In our opinion, the best production staff in the industry.
Well, here it is. It's my turn to hunt. I've been an editor for Drury Outdoors for about 3.5 years. Mark and Terry asked me if I wanted to get in front of the camera, and man, I can't wait.
Of the 4, Matt Drury's the only one that's hunted in the past. He hunted with Terry when he was younger, but then when he went to college, he kind of got away from it a little bit.
It's been about 4 or 5 years since the last time I went turkey hunting, so when they came up with this idea, I was pretty excited.
So I know we were talking around the office and everybody was excited. Jim Howell had to take his hunter safety course to get ready. Jeremy and Aaron decided they didn't want to hunt, but they wanted to observe.
Well, first thing this morning when we woke up, I look over and what do I see? Mark with a camera in my face.
A lot of nervous energy this morning when everybody got up. It was a short night, nobody slept very well. We tossed, we turned. The wind blew 40 and 50 mile an hour all night last night. It was really loud inside the cabin.
You ready to go turkey hunting?
It's 4:15 a.m. I got about 15 minutes of sleep. I'm halfway ready to go.
Another 15 and you'd be good, Rick.
Oh, yeah. Another 30 minutes.
What is this?
It's a fat man. Didn't get enough sleep.
It's Aaron. Look at Jeremy.
Jeremy good to go?
He's already dressed.
So we split up. Jeremy and Matt went with me. Jim and Aaron went with Terry and Coondog.
That's a good turkey hunter's breakfast right there.
Making treats.
Yeah. Still have milk, orange juice, whatever.
You kill that bird horse, we'll be down here eating bacon and eggs.
That's the plan.
So we drive out, and we had to leave really early because we had a 30-minute drive, and I wanted to get in here in the pitch black because we're walking right by this turkey.
I could kind of feel the urgency of the moment. Mark was walking about 100 miles an hour, so I was just trying to keep up. You could see the stars. It was a clear morning, and I was just getting raring to go.
We're sitting there, and I finally spot the turkey. I zoom the camera in on it. Matt spots the turkey, and I get a little interview from Matt.
Turkey's roosted about maybe 40 yards away, right across the field. And hopefully he's gonna fly out right in front of me and give me a good shot. We hope so anyways. But he probably won't. But he probably won't.
You always hope that he's gonna pitch down and walk in front of you, but you really don't expect it.
You know, I looked up and I could see the turkey silhouette in the tree line, and the wind had it moving back and forth. It was just, you know, I started getting more excited, and it was just, I knew I had to get ready to rock.
Bird didn't gobble much on the limb. A few crows went off and he gobbled. I didn't want to yelp to him until he hit the ground. He's strutting and I'm panning back, getting the focus and rolling to Matt's gun barrel, showing the Supermax choke, and he's not coming that well.
At first, that turkey didn't gobble at all, so you know I was kind of worried. I thought he was actually gonna walk away from us, but the more Mark yelped, the hotter he got.
Stop. Kill him. Kill him. Go get him, boy. Good job, Matt. Good shot.
Thanks, buddy.
How about it, buddy? Woo! How about it?
Yeah.
How about that, Jeremy? Was that a show? What about it, Pat? Yes! Yes! What a hunt, guys. Man, that is a crazy hunt. Wasn't it good? Congratulations, buddy.
Thanks.
Put her there, Matt. That was fun. Buddy, don't take after your dad. You hit him.
I must get that from Mom's side.
There you go. You got that right.
Once that bird went down, man, it was just such a overwhelming feeling. You know, it's been a while. It's been 5 years or so, so it was, you know, it felt good to be back out here.
Well, guys, how you think Jim and Terry and Aaron are doing?
Well, I don't know. I hope they have as much luck as we had.
Yeah, no kidding. I hope so. Wasn't this an awesome hunt?
This was fun. It was definitely fun. It was interesting.
Matt did a great job, put a perfect shot on the bird, and it was the end to the, I mean, it was a classic hunt.
Yeah.
The bird, I filmed him flying down. He strutted all the way in nice and slow, and then the tempo picked up.
Yeah, worked perfectly for us.
It was awesome.
Did everything they're supposed to.
Congrats, Matt.
Thank you.
Congrats, Jeremy.
Jeremy, and now we can go eat.
Yes. Thank you guys for everything you do for us and all of our customers.
I can't wait to see if Jim got one. I hope his luck was as good as mine this morning.
Well, we got all our gear collected, and old Coondog had been doing some scouting for us on one of our properties and built a blind. He took the time to build a cedar blind and 3 big hay bales, big round bales. And we just knew that we were gonna have the cover we needed for all 4 of us to sit in this blind, because it's not easy to hunt with 4 people, especially with these turkeys.
So we eased on up the hill, we got into our blind, nice little blind Coondog set up for us. Terry was in the middle. Coondog and I were on either side and, you know, just waiting for something to happen.
Unfortunately, it was one of these mornings where they just weren't talking at all. You know, we had extremely poor weather.
Well, we decided to stand up, you know, real slow-like, just kind of look around and see what's out there.
Just as I creeped up over the bale, I saw this gobbler out in the field by this other hay bale. There's another round bale down the field, maybe 100 or 125 yards. And I thought, oh man, look at this, he's coming our way.
You know, that gobbler's coming in, the hens are feeding right in front of him. He's strutting. Man, this is awesome. This is the first time I've ever seen a gobbler coming in like this.
It's way too far, Jim. His hand up.
First time ever, I got a gorgeous gobbler right in front of me, just strutting, gobbling, and wouldn't you know it, I missed it. I messed it all up.
Well, I would love for Jim to have killed that turkey. It didn't work out, but we're not gonna give up. There's a lot of turkeys on this place. Even though they're not gobbling, we know where to go to try and get on one. So Coondog's gonna lead us around the place and see if we can't find another one for old Jim. Matt gonna give you trouble.
Oh man,
Huh?
I don't even want to hear it from him.
Well, who'll be worse, him or Mark?
Matt. Matt has no compassion.
None. He gets that from Mark, you know, not from me.
Well, here it is, day 3, my first ever turkey hunt. We're gonna change things up a little bit. Today I'm with Terry and his son, Matt.
We took our time getting down here this morning, but you know, I felt kind of like we were on a wild goose chase. We didn't have any roosted. You know, we didn't hear anyone dad owl hooted, so you know, I thought it was all for naught.
Yeah, we got to the field edge. We're kind of just scooting along, looking up in the glass in the trees, seeing if we can spot anything. Next thing you know, Terry stops and looks up, and we're 25 yards from a tree with birds roosted in it.
We're sitting there, and we see, you know, 8 or 9 birds, but I only saw one longbeard. and then all of a sudden he started walking the limb. I thought for sure he was gonna pitch out on the other side.
You know, because we kind of just stumbled on these birds, we didn't have any time to set up other than ourselves. So we were unable to put any decoys out. We did the best we could just to get down and get back in cover and get set up before they could see or hear us.
He's getting ready to pitch out. Okay, Jim. Wait.
It all happened so fast, I couldn't believe it. I mean, here it is, my first ever turkey hunt, and we can't even set decoys out. We haven't even called, and here comes a bird right there.
Okay.
Got him. Got him, Jim. Yeah! Woo! Oh, baby! Yeah, look at that, man. Woo! Oh, man. Wham! When Jim ran out to pick up the bird, I stood on the neck just to make sure, it was done flopping around, but its legs were kicking pretty good still, and he was having a tough time picking it up.
Okay, pick him up, bring him back if you can. Pick him up. Hey, make sure you grab both legs. Matt, you take the gun. Get a death grip on both those legs, Jim.
Me being so inexperienced, I didn't even know how to pick the bird up. Matt was standing on its head, making sure that bird wasn't moving anywhere. And, they're saying, pick it up. And the bird was still, he was still kicking pretty good. And I was trying to grab the one leg, but the other leg kept tucking under. And Terry said, make sure you grab them both. Get a death grip on them. And I was going to make sure I wasn't going to get spurred.
Are you getting this good? Shut up. He's got his legs tucked.
I can just imagine what Mark's going to be saying and thinking when he sees that footage of me trying to get that bird's leg. Oh man, yeah, they started gobbling right behind us, and my heart started racing, and we nearly walked right up on these birds. I mean, we're not 15 yards, 20 yards from the tree that they were roosted in. And I was gonna make sure, darn sure I wasn't gonna miss this time. Yeah. Had to adjust my scope a little bit. The red dot, got it on him. I felt good, and I did everything perfect, just the way they said to, just relax, just, gently squeeze the trigger and let it surprise you, and man, it did. But all
the hard work paid off, huh? All
the hard work paid off. We spent a lot of time after a turkey for me on my first hunt here, and we got rained out yesterday, and this morning I felt pretty optimistic about it. I knew it was clearing up, and oh man, I just couldn't wait to get out here. And this is unbelievable. I can't thank Mark and Terry enough to let me come and do this. This is phenomenal. Woo! Still feel that adrenaline rush. My goodness. Well, now I got my turkey. I got the tag on. I got my orange out. I'm ready to roll. I can't wait to roll back in and show Mark.
Ever wonder what goes on inside the brain of a whitetail buck that gets him up and on the move? Well, we've cracked that code and are delivering it to you in the DeerCast app, a revolution in deer movement forecasting. Available now for iOS and Android. Get ahead of your game with DeerCast. We're adding new videos every week, so make sure to click that subscribe button and check out all of our amazing content. This episode of DoD TV was brought to you by Mossy Oak.